We're ready for Jocktober, finally.
Yay.
Can you refresh our memories? We're going
Sam.
where and who and what do they do?
Sam.
Well,
Samwise Gamgee.
that's not my name.
Okay.
Sam, go ahead.
We're headed to Roanoke, Virginia
Ah.
for the morning thing with Danny and Zach on the K92 morning show.
Now, here's what I don't get.
Morning thang.
It's called the
Morning
Morning Thang.
Thang.
Now, the Thang
And you got to say it
Thang-
that way. Morning thang.
Morning thing.
The Thang is an urban thing, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's two
Sure.
white guys, though.
But it's two white guys and
Two
just
suburban white guys.
Just the girl is black.
Monica.
So how did she get the whole thang?
Well, you got to spice it up for the kids, too.
She's a
Because-
big one.
It's the number
She's
one.
a big one.
Yeah. Well, come on.
It's the number one for today's hit music.
There's a problem in the community with obesity.
Well, you know,
I read that.
when you got to eat fried chicken every day, right?
You don't
Right, Ed?
have to
Yeah, you do.
have a
fast
carrot.
food.
Have a carrot.
It's all the fast food restaurants opening up, and it's easy, and it's cheap.
The two-story fast food
we were
restaurants.
talking to Patrice about that yesterday.
two-story
about
fast
that.
food
The
restaurants.
two-story McDonald's, the two-story
Dunkin' Donuts, I
KFCs.
believe, was cited.
It's like, why is that in the hood? They got like the two-story fast food places.
Because there's got to be a place to eat where you're not going to be hassled by the ruffians who come in.
That's what Patrice said.
How do you know that?
Why else would they?
That is
That's
exactly
very
what
good,
Patrice
'cause
said.
that's the answer.
He goes, they send the people up to eat, so that way you can come in and buy your food without feeling like you're going to be fucking
Right.
fucked up or something.
And the meetings go on upstairs, I thought.
Yeah.
You know, the meetings.
I understand that.
You do understand that.
Jimmy understands the hood. He must have heard yesterday's show. No.
Were you listening to us?
No. Listen to this dribble.
I was at the Jay Leno program.
He goes, no.
No.
I can't wait to watch you on Leno. I DVR'd that shit. I'll watch today when I get home.
It's very funny.
And I still got to do the Bored to Death on Showtime.
Yeah.
I got that DVR'd.
Yeah.
It's not a Showtime show.
I apologize, Jimmy.
I mentioned you didn't DVR the wrong
But we
thing.
couldn't find it on HBO, then we assumed it was on Showtime.
HBO.
Oh, no,
HBO.
it's HBO.
Oh, my God.
It's HBO.
Did I
Ooh,
just
they
DVR Showtime for no reason? I better have that thing.
It's online. You can get it.
All right, I'll find it, Jimmy. The gang talks about trick-or-treating being moved to a different day. Why is trick-or-treating being moved to a different day?
Well, trick-or-treating, Halloween is on a Sunday this year.
Uh-huh.
And so people are saying on a school night and on the Lord's Day.
How long are fucking kids staying out trick-or-treating?
I mean,
Oh, wait, they do not bring up on the Lord's Sunday.
there are religious things thrown in here and there. It's Roanoke,
It is Roanoke.
So,
and that's the debate.
Monica, their female pal, makes her presence known.
Yay.
That means it's going to be horrendous.
I mean, you just, as you're listening to the clip, just pay attention to every time Monica contributes and how much
Okay,
she brings.
Right.
here we go. The morning thing.
Should a local community, township, should a local community, township, should a local community, the fuck? Why is he talking like
Use
that?
your regular voice. We taught you guys that lesson years ago.
God,
You don't think that's his normal speaking voice?
no! Should a local community, township, village, change the time that kids trick or treat?
Lame.
I mean, should they move it since it's on Sunday? Well, Saturday's right there, and why not move it back to Saturday? Seems more convenient.
Because Saturday's not
It's not a
Halloween.
school
Saturday's the 30th. It's just the day before Halloween.
Well,
it's
see,
not
a lot of
Halloween.
kids, maybe they go back for Bible study in the evening. Why not move it back?
Oh, they
just so
do.
It's more
There's
convenient.
a lot of kids. that-
There's a little Paul Lynn in there, too.
There's a little
you hear
gee.
that Paul Lynn?
There's a little gee
That one's-
sound.
That's for the old timers. You hear a little Paul Lynn.
Hello, Samantha. Center Square. Amyl nitrate for the win.
I never knew he was gay. I just hate him because he made fun of Kiss in when they did the Paul Lynn Halloween special in '76.
No.
Why don't you go down in your elevator shoes? He made fun of Gene Simmons'
really?
shoes.
Did he say that?
They were good though. They did Detroit Rock City, King of the Nighttime World, and Beth. on the Paul Lind Halloween special.
The Paul Lind Halloween special.
We need audio of that.
Oh.
There's video of it. It was great.
Did Paul Lind dress his mouth up as a vagina?
That was the height of my love for Kiss.
Wow.
We got to get audio of that.
It's phenomenal.
Paul Lind Halloween special.
Why don't you go down in your elevator shoes?
Why don't you go down on every guy?
I think he had one of the greatest Hollywood deaths of all time, too. Because I took the death tour in L.A.
Oh, he was jerking off.
And they stopped in front of his house. And supposedly he was...
He died jacking off.
I think he died jacking off with a young lad. So we're doing Jocktober. Danny and Zach, Roanoke, Virginia, the morning thing.
On K92 with Monica.
All right, let's get back to this. We'll start over because the guy sounded a little like Poland, hence the last 20 minutes of the radio.
Should a local community, township, village change the time that kids trick or treat?
Lame.
I mean, should they move it since it's on Sunday? Well, Saturday's right there, and why not move it back to Saturday? Seems more convenient.
Because Saturday's not
It's not a
Halloween.
school
Saturday's the 30th. It's just this day before Halloween.
Well,
It's not
see, a lot
Halloween.
of kids, maybe they go back for Bible study in the evening. Why not move it back?
Oh, they
so
do.
It's more
There's
convenient.
a lot of kids that do
Move
that.
trick-or-treating.
Now,
Yeah,
give me
the
a
evening
break.
Bible study. That's important. I
So
can't
it's
believe
Sunday.
You know that,
Sunday. So what about Monday? Next year when it's Monday, do we move it again?
Back
Does it
to
always have to be
Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday.
Because children today are wimps and they can't stay up on a school night.
Children
But I'll tell
today
you that
are
it's
wimps.
unfortunate. I'll tell you what happens when you move it, because my town did for many years, and then they finally had an aha moment.
Okay.
And stopped changing it for a reason. So I can't believe nobody thought about this around here. It's like an epiphany. It's like an awakening in just a minute.
No, it's not.
Wait, I know what Sam's getting at, though. Did you hear Monica? She was terrific in that break.
The whole break.
Yeah,
There
I
was
heard
nothing.
Many ahas. Yeah. Saturday.
What are they talking about?
Yeah, what the fuck are they talking
They're
about?
just moving trick-or-treating.
There's a town that wants to move trick-or-treating from Sunday, October 31st to Saturday, October 30th.
Shit.
You guys wouldn't talk about something like that?
When you just do that and then on Sunday find somewhere where they're doing the regular trick-or-treat and then you get 2 days of trick-or-treating. So what's the big deal
That's
about this whole
dishonest.
fucking thing? The kids don't even trick-or-treat anymore. It's not safe.
You get
Razor
driven
blades in
around.
those apples. You gotta
you gotta
watch
watch-
out.
yeah.
And the poisoning.
Actually, fucking child molesters. Much like Paul Lind. God.
The debate heats up. Monica's contributions continue to light airwaves on fire.
This is when
Anthony.
things really start getting to a fever pitch.
Like, whoa.
Right.
The thing is, and this is the epiphany, and my town went through this because they would just, without even thinking, it was just the tradition.
would always
in
just
my
move it
town,
to
they would
Saturday.
move trick-or-treating to Friday or Saturday so that it wouldn't
Yeah.
interfere with school, and then they realized, our property is getting torn up by high schoolers. This whole thing with moving
wasn't me.
trick-or-treating to that night, all it did was move the vandalism to a night when the kids could be out later.
Right,
So
exactly.
it was almost like they wanted to move Halloween
she
to
got a
not
what?
on a Friday or Saturday, because then the kids would have to be
Right, exact-
home,
right.
getting ready for school.
Because
as
when it's
opposed to
on like
being
a
out.
Saturday, they go buck wild. You got these kids, we're going to
Buck
the
wild.
house. We're going to go egging and all that
Eggs.
stuff. And you got other
Terrible.
kids that are just out too late anyway. You have tiny kids out 8, 9 o'clock, still banging on your door. This is why it should be on Sunday. I'm with you. Start
Sunday's
moving it
the
when
best
it is
day.
Saturday. Friday
Sunday's
and
the best
Saturday,
day.
ban
I'll
it.
tell you why, that's the best day because you've gotten the message
Holy
in
fuck.
the morning, so
I'm
you're less
exhausted.
likely to go out and do horrible things
Right.
after sitting in that pew in the morning. So it's actually a good thing.
You're not going to fucking church.
There's nothing going on there. Who listens to this, really?
She's good.
It's the number one for
She
today's
went,
hit music.
It's number one?
It is. It's the number one hit music station in Roanoke, Virginia.
This shit is number one?
That's right.
Happened on radio.
Sure.
The morning thing. Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
very
all
good.
she contributed, by the way.
That was good, though. You needed that.
Yeah.
Guys, they continue with the Hollywood dirt.
Yeah, you got to get some Hollywood
dish
dirt.
the dirt. Very good, very good. Okay, now we're going to get
They talk about
some
Lady,
action.
They talk about Lady Gaga's
Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga's upcoming perfume and go a little too far with the jokes, Ed.
There are you guys
A little
know
too far.
from being on the radio that
Gotta be
sometimes
careful.
you're on the air and you get a little carried away with your punchlines and you say something that you're like, oh, did I go a little far?
I hope someo's there to reel him in.
What's our perfume smell like? It's probably like armpit and liquid shit with a big clit-topped fucking bottle.
Let's say hi to Lee in Connecticut. Lee.
Yeah, I got to call bullshit on this, guys. There's no way this is a real radio program. Well, obviously, you ran out of this. You're making up your own stuff. I for one, don't appreciate it.
Yeah, no shit, man. It's amazing that people are listening to this.
You can go online and listen. It's
11th miner was just rescued, and once again, no presentation by the miner.
Nothing.
As they pulled them out.
They're losing their heat. They're losing
their
zest for
they really
life.
Let's do the Hollywood dirt here.
The celebs you crave. The sleaze you need. Danny and Zach's Hollywood Dirt Alert.
Lady Gaga, she has a perfume coming out in 2012. Yeah, and she finally named it, and it's going to be called Monster.
Monster.
Yeah, and no one knows what it smells like yet.
What do you think it smells like?
I don't know.
2012?
Yeah.
It's like 2 years away.
You can't wait that long?
No, we need to smell the cheese now. I think it smells like a gorgonzola. That's my guess.
Poor Gaga.
Poor Gaga.
Oh, poor Gaga.
Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola like cheese in her labial flaps. Is that what he meant?
Anthony.
Did he mean cheese pouring out of her gash?
Don't get
You
ugly.
should have said it.
What are they doing?
I don't know. It just makes you angry.
This does. This is the
just
most
makes you
angering
angry.
fucking Jocktober I've ever
So
been
far.
party to.
Yeah.
This whole month, right?
It's everyone has been fucking infuriating.
I like this.
This is because our show, I'll say it, doesn't get any respect because we're lumped in with all this other horse shit. We're lumped into the radio fucking genre.
Yeah. The DJs.
This is why no real celebrities want to do radio shows. Why would they?
It's horrid.
The morning
no
thing.
reference
They would do
point.
the morning thing if they were in Roanoke.
Good news, more Hollywood dirt, everyone.
Singer George Michael, a free man. He was released from prison yesterday. He had 4 weeks in jail. He has crashed his car under the influence of drugs and alcohol, I think at least 4 times.
4 times?
Oh, yeah, at least. And then he's had the bathroom incident.
Yeah.
And I think he was drunk in a public park or something and high on drugs another time. It's out of his mind.
This one, he mowed down one of those little photo booths with his car.
Oh, they still have those in Europe?
He
That's
was
cute.
high on prescription drugs and marijuana.
A fatty.
So a little up.
Says he wants to say
Oh.
thank you for everybody who has supported me in there. It was quite inspirational. I'm coming out here on my own, so you realize I want to start again. He said by himself to the press.
Okay.
Just walked outside and did a little press conference.
I like George Michael.
He's cool.
Of course you do.
He's cool.
He's cool. He blows guys behind shrubs.
Yeah,
that's not the
in
definition.
men's rooms.
That's not
Yeah.
the definition of cool.
That's not exactly Fonzie in 1977.
Right, exactly.
But that's why I like
Your
this.
definition of cool is a little off.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Different about the show is they'll bring up a premise, whereas you guys would then start making jokes about George Michael.
Yeah.
They instead say, I like him, he's cool.
He's cool.
Because you got to be nice to everyone. That's the culture out there, Sam.
Well, George Michael
we can
is...
learn from these people.
He's cool.
He is cool.
He's cool.
He's cool.
He's blowing guys behind the shrubs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's got pine cone needles on his knees.
He's in parking rides, fucking in the bushes,
Exactly.
sucking cock.
He's got Lyme disease on his ball bag. he's cool.
He's got to check for ticks on his taint, pulling him out.
Yeah.
Because he needs the cock so bad.
His favorite thing.
Lyme, Connecticut, by the way. Asshole.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Do you really think? Yes.
Back to Jocktober, the K92 Morning Thang with Danny and Zach in Roanoke, Virginia.
Oh!
Featuring the whole Monica. They do what? They bring up the original creative topic of things we used to like.
Things we used to like.
And they talk about Coke in glass bottles.
Do you do that when you're alone? Do you just say things like
I
Ira?
can't help but talk like Ira always.
Like if you'll say if you're alone, will you just go, I'm going to get a drink?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hit the basement and grab something from the tap.
He was supposed to be in today, but we can't get a hold of him. He wants a new day. He doesn't want to come in on Fridays.
I gotta spread it around.
I don't know what made me think about this yesterday, but as you get older, there are certain things you can't buy anymore and certain things you can't see, and you get nostalgic.
Slaves.
And you miss them.
Yep.
I want to bring it back.
774-92FM, toll-free 800-468-92FM. I have an addiction to Coca-Cola out of the glass bottle.
That's not addiction, you asshole.
Exactly. It's a preference.
And you can get it.
Dope.
They do sell them.
He's acting like it's the Dead Sea Scrolls. It's Coke in a bottle, you faggot. Buy it and drink it and shut up. Then cram the bottle in your tuchus. Pretend it's a wiener. Put the bottle on the fucking floor and just sit on it until it disappears. Until it makes that sound.
Until the label disappears.
Yeah.
Cracks.
Until you bend over and there's nothing but the bottom of the bottle highlighting your colon. It's like a Mengele fucking experiment.
Oh my God.
Of the glass bottle.
Oh, it
love it.
tastes so much better.
And you can kind of
Good
find it some
contribution.
places. I mean, even Kroger has it, but it's so expensive.
Yeah.
I know.
$5 for little 8-ouncers.
Yeah, and but you only get like 4 of them too. Is it even a 6-pack?
No, it's a 6-pack.
Right, but it's a 6-pack, and they're little.
They're
They're half the size of the cans, so it is. It's like a 3-pack. Is what
Well,
you
a
have.
can
right
is
there.
12, but
The can's like 16. I think the can is 16. You
Wow.
poop. The point is, you're right though. It does taste better in the glass
it
bottles.
does. It tastes better in the glass bottle.
Can I tell you
Going
something?
off.
Yeah.
I'm getting off Diet Coke because I finally listened to Patrice about aspartame.
Oh my God!
But I
Yeah.
will say,
crazy.
Diet Coke in a can tastes better than Diet Coke in a bottle. Guys, we could have this debate for hours.
Wow. Let's go. Let's go.
But the thing is, he's right. A can is not 16 ounces. It's just 12.
That is true.
What?
The can,
You ever drink a tab out of a guy's asshole? You ever pour a Shasta into a guy's foreskin and then suck it out like it's that frozen ice treat? I love a Shasta out of a foreskin.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Should we stop it here?
I don't think so because
I don't think so.
Well,
Why?
we could, but then nobody would have the answers about the Coca-Cola in glass bottles.
What?
I mean, you got to keep talking about Coke in glass bottles.
Because they're
No,
not
they did
done with
that
that
already.
yet.
No.
It says either Danny or Zach tells a captivating tale about his crazy, because that's how you spelled it, grandma.
Yeah,
Could you
but
send an intern out to get me a Coke in a glass bottle?
yeah, I could.
I really would like one. Now that they're talking about it,
They're so-
send an intern out. See if he can even get me one.
But they're
I know
so
they're impossible to get.
Tell them to go to Kroger's.
Go to Kroger's. Where's Kroger's here in Manhattan?
They're resourceful. They'll find one. No, the crazy grandma story has to do with Coke in glass bottles.
What?
What do you guys think it
Really?
could be?
Ooh, she fucking saved her uterus in it when it fell out.
Come
It's up on the
on.
shelf. She's a hoarder.
She has a pickled punk in a Coke. Would have been his uncle had Grandpa not gotten drunk and put a fucking horseshoe in Grandma's belly. There's now a pickled punk in a Coke bottle that she would yell at when she was drunk. Could be that.
I'm going for that. Yes.
Or maybe she was clocked in the head with a glass bottle and Boo Radley mouth fucked her.
Did she have to tamp in the remains of a trip to Sloan Kettering? No.
All these guesses are mean.
I'm just trying to
fuck
think.
them.
His grandmother in a
everyone.
Coke bottle. What's the story? I know. They call her because she has she was able to hide a giant plastic one in her vagina, so her nickname was 2-liter Bessie.
It's a huge bottle.
Yeah.
That isn't it?
No,
All right, let's
you guys
find
are
out.
all incorrect so far.
Oh,
Well, one time-
remember
I know the
when,
answer. Her husband knew that she had been betting in Negro because there was a Coke bottle on the nightstand and she didn't drink it.
only Negroes.
No,
did?
but he knew that Negro Gardner used to love Coke in a bottle. And there was a Newport in the ashtray. And her pussy was broken open. One of her pussy lips was in the foyer.
Sam, that's got to be it.
Was her? No, I think I
That's
know
not
what
it.
it is.
You got it?
Yeah, her last name was Arbuckle.
Nice.
Yeah, Fats Domino or something.
That too.
And I remember when, and I thought my aunt was crazy at the time, when they were making the changeover to the plastic bottles, my aunt hoarded the glass bottles, and they had one of those really old soda machines. Oh, I love those. And they do the one bottle at a
Yep,
time, and it's
yep.
got the bottle opener on the side. And I thought she was kind of nutty for having this, but I remember going back like 8 years later, and she still had the Coke in a bottle. And it was still it was just different. It was fresher, it was different, it had different flavors.
There's
Yeah.
something
Dead
about it in the
cats
glass
laying
bottle
around.
that makes it better. And I think the can is fine, but the plastic bottle, especially compared to the glass, forget it. There's no comparison.
No comparison. And there were her feces in plastic bags lining the staircase, and stacks of stuffed animals and stemware.
And then she took some bottles in her fingers and taunted the Warriors.
Sam, you got to get a montage of the whole.
Of this whole?
Yeah, for after the break. Everything
She's
she
useless.
said. She hasn't said anything yet.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Aww.
Did she have a Darth Tater?
You missed the Darth Tater too, Jimmy?
Oh, God.
Who was Darth Tater?
There is a new Hoarders that I implore you. Ladies and gentlemen, I implore you. You have to see this. It is the most annoying Hoarders I've ever seen in my life. This woman, they were throwing shit out, and she sees a box in the truck and runs and fucking grabs it. And then goes, look what they wanted to throw away! And she's moving the box so you can't see it. And the camera zooms in on it and she shows it. And it's that. Darth Tater. It's a Mr. Potato Head version of Darth Vader called Darth Tater. And she starts holding it to the camera and making a face like to the audience almost. Like, can you believe they were going to throw this out?
I hate Darth Tater.
I hate Darth Tater. I hate the Hoarders.
Looks like E-Rock is a boy on Halloween.
Because of the belly. Comfort food.
Because the potato's big and round.
Carbo loading.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Hey,
Tater.
let me go to...
Were you yelling at the TV alone?
I was screaming.
He almost shot the TV, he said. Like
I said
Elvis.
I was going to pull an Elvis. I came so close to pulling an Elvis. I wanted to shoot the TV.
Were you alone
so bad.
watching it?
Yes. I was mad. I was sitting there going, Darth Tater.
Let's go with that Chris in Virginia. Chris.
Hey, guys, this is Chris from Roanoke, actually. I'm so freaking happy you guys are covering these assholes. I've been stuck down here for 10 years listening to that before I got my car with XM, and finally fell in love with you guys and have not listened to them for the last 3 years. They're awful. I see them everywhere, every event in town. Awful, awful. Thank you for getting these guys on there and making fun of them.
We do it for you.
You're welcome. Wait, more importantly, CNN has a replica capsule.
So did Fox. They had one, but that was actually just like it outside.
No way.
Fox News has one right across the street from us.
Thank you,
they
Chris.
don't.
Yes, they do.
Also, you can
Why
go in
isn't
it.
someone in it?
Can you go in it to see what it's like?
What is it, a ride already?
The reporter was in it, but I
Really?
mean, it's right across
Thank
the
you,
street
Chris,
from
by
our
the way.
building.
That's
Oh
what
my
that thing
God.
is. I saw that a while ago.
The yellow thing.
That isn't it, though.
No, but they're...
That's a dumb one.
No, he's pretending he's going to be in a bank. And
And they're going to just shoot him in a vacuum tube.
Hey, we before we go to break, we did Jocktober with Monica from K92.
Yes.
And one of my favorite parts of Jocktober, Sam took the audio and made a whole montage.
That fast?
9 seconds worth of material.
Just 9
She gave them
seconds.
9 seconds of
Out
material.
of all that shit we listened to.
So we go to break with this.
Mm-hmm. Want to bring it back?
All the time, and it's got the, it was fresher. It was,
Oh, they gotta keep it old.
There's a lot of... Because
He's cool.